All right, guys, top of the day. Happy May 18th, coming to you slightly rested, but coming to you full of gratitude. And if anybody told you that it was a great idea to have a baby at 46, maybe they lied to you. It's a lot on the body, but I'll tell you what, we're definitely grateful to be able to have my mom here, to have the family supporting us, all of your guys' support. It's just been overwhelming to think how involved my mom is, right? My mom went through her season of not being the best mom with me growing up, but as a grandma, my mom's batting 1,000, right? As a grandma, I harbor no resentment, right? It's just oftentimes we try to hold on to things that are no longer serving us, and it doesn't give that person the space to grow and be whoever they are today, because you're always harboring them and you're always holding it over their head. And I refuse to do that. I made a decision years ago to say, I just want to have a relationship with my mom now. I'm going to put everything to rest that happened in our past and say, how is my mom showing up today? She's the best grandma. She's the best mom that I could ever ask for. And to my wife, she's the best mother-in-law. As you guys know, my wife lost her mom 6 months pregnant. And so there's so many things that she's going through, and she wants to be able to call her mom and have that support. Well, my mom's never going to fill that void exactly, but she is there as a friend, as a line of support to help with the family. And so it's just been really cool to see how we're all coming together. And so I am beyond grateful. My wife is healing up. She had to have obviously an emergency C-section, and then she had to have the cerclage removed, and there was complications. That's why we had to have the baby. She started to dilate and they couldn't find the cerclage. And so then they had to go in and take the baby out, and then she had to go back in for another procedure for them to find that thing. And then what a cerclage is, it's a permanent suture. And so they had to go and find it. So my wife has been through hell. Plus we have a baby and we're trying to sleep. She's trying to recover. She's in pain. And so all things, you guys. So to say that I'm grateful to be home is an absolute understatement. I couldn't be more happy to be here, and now the journey begins. And so these sessions are all about you guys, so I'm going to start this off with somebody bringing us out on the field, setting the tone, setting the sentiment. Mr. Glenn Ridge, you are middle of the screen for me, big dog. So I'm going to turn the mic over to you, man. Share with me your thoughts, and let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah, as we approach June, we get closer to Father's Day, and Father's Day means a lot to me in a lot of ways. My dad was 55 years old, so 3 years older than I am right now when we lost him just after Father's Day. And he was my best friend in the whole wide world. And I remember in his bedroom, he always had this sign hanging up that was the footprints, right? The story of Jesus' footprints in the sand. And it got me this morning. I was thinking a lot as I was walking around one of my listings to make sure it was still standing after the wind. And as I walked through the gravel, I was making footprints. And I thought there are so many times in life that we are so consumed by the footprints in front of us, by those footprints of the people that we follow, that we are trying to impress them or not let them down, or ensure that we are putting our feet exactly where their footprints are. But we fail to remember that we are leaving our own footprints behind us, and how important it is that we leave footprints that others are inspired to follow. And so, that would just weighing big on me today. And I love that I get to leave the footprints, for my son and for, my mentees and advisees and those who choose to choose me as their leader.
Man, I appreciate that, my friend, and I appreciate the sentiment, I appreciate the heart behind this. And let's just all give a huge shout out to my wife. She's downstairs. She has gone through the ringer, right? And like the strength that she's had to show. And in the middle of it, we're listing Nana's house. And so I'm going to Lowe's and coming back, and she's in pain and like all things. So shout out to my wife. Shout out to your mom, to the moms on this call that, I don't know. It is a wild, wild thing that you guys do, giving birth and holding a child. It is just, it's wild. It is crazy. It's out of this world in my eyes. And so, I'm beyond grateful, guys. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. I want 3 people to open up the mic today. I'm going to have you guys share some personal wins, professional wins from this last week, and then we're going to get right into Move the Needle Monday. I need 3 people that are bold, that are brave. And listen, I want to encourage you. If you've never spoke, I'll keep it moving. Maybe you have this on in the background. Maybe your screen isn't on. I want to encourage you to be that person that kind of kicks this thing off today. And I do have my usual suspects, which I love, and I'll always go to my usual suspects. But I want 3 people to kick this thing off. Personal win, professional win, and let's get this thing rolling. I do see some hands up. And if I don't get a third one, I'll just have that second person choose the third person. So first off, it's going to be Jennifer. Let's roll, my friend. Personal win, professional win. Let's get this ball rolling.
Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. So starting off my week last week, professional win is I submitted my first offer for the commercial property. So I'm super excited about that. Listing agent and seller haven't accepted yet, but that's because the city of Oakland needs confirmation first. But once we get that out of the way, then that's a professional win for me. Personal win is definitely not passing out after jogging 4 miles, which might not be a lot for people, but for me, 4 miles was like so exhausting.
Hey, 4 miles is a long ways, my friend.
So yeah, that's professional and personal for me.
Okay, I love it. Oaf McGoaf, let's go, DJ Oaf McGoaf. What do you got for us? And we'll go over to Princess.
Good morning. Personal is definitely going to El Salvador and coming back. Why it's so significant to me is that my mom's like, hey, you're up, we got to do this. And I had the funds for it because air flight right now ain't cheap. And it was something that I didn't bat an eyelash for, that somebody would be like, oh, hell no. But I had the funds because I've been working hard, grinding, saving, and not giving up, So I was super proud at that moment. It's like, yeah, mom, I got you. Let's go. And then work-wise, my listing's back on the market, condo situation, but I'm able to leverage it to do open houses, and I got 2 new leads. So I may lose this listing just because it's out of my control with the HOA, unless I get a cash offer. But I still was able to leverage it and be positive because I was getting a little like in my head of like, man, this sucks. I don't want to do this. I'm going to waste my time. It's never wasting time. It's wasting time when you have a negative attitude about it because you're just going to reap what you sow on that one. So.
Well, my friend, I appreciate it. And I'm going to come back to what you said earlier about going to El Salvador, because I think there's a really powerful message there, but really good stuff. Princess Cole, back in the swing of things, back in group coaching, took a little hiatus to handle her business and do other things that she needed to do for her life and for her business. And now she's back, hair done, up in the office early. So let's go, Princess. Share with us personal win, professional win from this last week. And fellas, where are you at this morning? I got all the ladies raising their hands. So let's go, Princess.
Come on, y'all. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Professional win, I would say. Worked an open house. I got a contact. So we'll see how that goes with that. But just in the office, just getting the ball rolling back again, just getting in the groove of things. Posted a video this morning. So just trying to get the flow and consistency back on that. Personal win. Last week, I finished a 5K run program, and that was dope because I didn't think, honestly, I just started it just to do something, and I wanted to be consistent with something that was going to give me a time frame of 8 weeks, so I was able to complete that. But today, I actually started a 10K run program, so that's going to last for another 6 weeks. So, Jennifer, I understand the running. Trust me, I'm like, okay, we're going to get into it. So, yeah, I'm excited about that and excited to see what I'm going to look like in 6 weeks. So, yeah.
Let's go, my friend. This is summer bodybuilding time. Isn't that what this time? Right, you getting ready?
Pretty much, yeah. I said I want to be a problem this summer. So,
Let's go. All right, Christina, what do we have for my friend? Personal win, professional win. Let's roll.
All right, Ashley and I are going to tag team this because we are in the car together. So, personal win, we are on our way to a celebrity golf tournament in Danville. We're super excited about. Going to be some football players, Super Bowl participants. So we are on our way. So that's a personal win because I think that's really cool. I want to add the whole running thing. I don't run as much as I used to, but I used to do like 3 miles a day. And one thing about running is when you run outside, when you start, you can't give up because your ass needs to get home. So mentally, it's very good discipline. So for you runners, like, don't think of that too, because you're like, I can't quit. So you use that in a professional, because whenever you start, you don't want to stop because you want to make sure you finish that end goal. So I just want to add that part. And then I'll let Ashley do the professional win.
So inspiring. Guys that are runners, thank you. I need the inspiration. I'm gonna tread into that world soon. As far as professional win, I am so excited to have the products that we have at this company that we recently transferred into. I was able to help someone who has DACA, who is a business owner, who didn't put all of their income on their tax returns. I was able to do a bank statement loan with 10% down and get them into their dream home. Now, for people who don't know, usually a bank statement loan is 20% down or 25 or 30% down. So to be able to get an exception to do 10% down for someone who has DACA on a business bank statement loan blew my mind. He got his dream house and he's just over the moon, and I'm so excited for him and to be able to help people like him.
Let's go. You know what? And not all of us get to go hang out with celebrities on a Monday. So pinkies out and go handle your business, you guys. I appreciate you. Jessica Segarra Hernandez, you are up next, my friend. Personal win, professional win. And baby is really, really cozy right now. I might be able to persuade them to bring him up. I might not. If you guys want to say,
I want to see baby.
I know. I thought he was going to be able to make a cameo for our first group coaching of the week, but
It's
we'll see
okay.
what happens, you guys. Let's go, Jessica.
Okay, awesome. Good morning. So, professional win is that I've been consistent on social media, posting at least 5 times a week for the past, I want to say maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And I received 2 leads on Instagram. A few days ago, I had a buyer's consult. He filled out an application. He's in the process of already getting pre-approved. And the second lead that I received, I have an appointment with her tomorrow. But my Instagram was a little slow for the past few months. And so I noticed that after posting almost every day, the leads just started coming in. And then personal win is that we were able to pull off my dad's 50th birthday party. So that was really nice. Yeah. We had his closest friends and just family over. So that was really sweet.
It's crazy. It's even crazier that I consider you and Hugo my friends, but your dad is 50 and I'm 46.
I know. My dad's really young. He just turned 50. My mom is 51 or 52.
Yeah, see that post, my friend. Damn. But I appreciate you, my friend. Good stuff. Way to stay consistent. And I love that it's producing results for you. So really good stuff. Let's go over to H-Bomb, aka Heather. Then we'll go to Jeff and then baby. All right, let's go, H-Bomb.
Hi, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have really bad allergies, so I sound kind of crazy. I woke up it's been terrible. So, I'm one of those people, it's like the little things, if you don't stop and appreciate the little things. So for me, quite a few things. I have, for the past, a while, just not really been big on being social and like getting out there and like networking. I'm just at that age. People exhaust me, unfortunately. And especially in real estate because we're, constantly dealing with people. So proud of myself. I've been out there just social, went to a couple crab boils, did the, I always do the without permission benefit gala, and I won the freaking derby hat competition. I fucking was like, after 3 years, I'm out finally. So that was cool. Went to Porch Fest yesterday. So gosh, man, I've been social. So I'm proud of myself for that because it's not really my bag these days. Personally, I'm about to have 3 deals in escrow. So I'm just really happy. I'm like super stoked because it's to be back in my element and, just turning and burning. It feels fucking good.
Yeah, let's go. And you know what? Hold on, you guys.
Yay!
Hold on a second. Okay. Let me see this little guy. Oh, just a little guy.
Cute.
He's so cute.
Look at his little body.
All your aunties and uncles love you so
Can you
much.
say, keep it moving towards your dream?
Look at that cute
Your
baby.
vision.
You
Someone take
are
a
what
picture.
dreams are made
Hey,
of.
let's go.
That's a blessing. I love it.
Look at his hair, you guys. He looks just like his mom.
He's
He's got
perfect.
dad's lips, though. That's for sure.
Oh my
He loves you,
gosh.
okay? Everybody loves you. You're
He
gonna meet
looks
these
like
people one day.
Silas's twin.
He looks like little baby Silas. I promise.
Yes.
He
All right, guys, thank you
does.
for
Just
sharing
like
this moment
Silas.
with me. Thank you, thanks, big sister. Here you go. Okay.
My old ass ovaries
It's
are talking to me.
always best when the siblings see them for the first time. The look on their faces. I mean, it's
Bro, Otis, Silas could care less.
really.
The older girls, they're all for it, right? They're like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like, they want to be holding him. Silas,
I don't
no.
want to hurt him.
No, Silas went into the bathroom at the hospital and said, whenever he cries, I'm going to go into the bathroom. And closes the door. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear it at all. So,
It'll be like that briefly, just having that transition. Now he's not the baby anymore.
correct. That's exactly what it is, Otis. Like Larissa said the other day, isn't he so cute to her friend with Angelo? And Silas said, you used to tell me I was cute. Poor little guy.
If we give him a little bit, he's gonna be happy that he has a baby brother. It's gonna be.
That's right, Marcus. That's right, bro. Let's go to Jeff. Jeff, thank you for being here, having your hand up. And H-Bomb, I appreciate that. We had to have a small pattern interruption with that baby, but hopefully it brought a smile to you guys' face. Let's go, Jeff. What do you got for us?
Well, thank you for sharing. It's awesome, man. Just thinking about you guys last week a lot. Personal win. I didn't have anything, huge, but just a great week, beautiful weather outside, spending time with the family. It's school year's winding down for my wife, so she's in a better mood. So, professional, I was hoping he was going to raise his hand, but Marcus and I had an incredible open house on Friday in Piedmont, and it was Nicole's listing and just a great open house. It was a Friday night twilight, and honestly, Marcus was a little worried about the traffic coming through, but it was awesome. I mean, the traffic coming through were such serious buyers. I don't know, there's probably going to be offers coming in on this property, but it was just a great time, great neighborhood, good company, good people flowing through, good vibe through the whole thing, beautiful house. So I think Nicole's going to sell that house quickly, and then just the contacts that we made. And I do have to give a shout out to Marcus, because I would they'd walk in and I'd let Marcus do his thing. And man, that open house thing we did back in Oakland, he was like verbatim. He was like Gmail or Yahoo. He was like, I'm just going to register you. Yeah, I'm like, dang, I even said to him when they left, I'm all, damn, Elias would be super proud of you, man. That was awesome.
Let's go, Marcus.
Yeah,
Bro,
great job, Marcus.
I got goosebumps, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nah, man, it was because of your big arms, bro, when you're out there. Hey, listen, come into my open house. I'm going to need you to sign right here, and this is what you're going to do. And, bro, yeah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to come right in here and you're going to sign up. So Marcus, bro, we see you, big dog. Keep doing your thing, my friend. Internalize those things when you learn them. It's not about a script and saying, it's so where it feels natural, bro, and you have a flow. Right. But man, we see you out there doing your thing. Love this partnership. Let's go to Aaron Crisp, and then we're going to shift gears in the conversation. Love that share, Jeff. Thank you. Let's go, Aaron.
I would like to sign off on what Jeff was saying to Marcus. During that open house, him and I were doing a buyer consult. So he was kind of off and on with the client that he took and showed. And that client, after this call, we're going to be writing an offer together for that. So, big shout out to Marcus and the work that he's putting in out there. And that's pretty much what I want to say. That was a win. Actually, I'm partnered with Ross too. So I'm really feeling the energy of the younger guys on the team, and so that's I guess a personal win and a business win for me. And my kids are growing up and they're healthy, so that's always a win.
That's right, bro. I love that. Now let's give a shout out to the coolest looking business card in the game. It's Ross the Wolfman. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out because it's pretty darn cool. Reminds you of 1970s or something, shag carpet, but it looks really, really cool. I could see him showing up in his old Econoline van with a, airbrush Aztec warrior on the side holding a lady. I could see all that. So Ross, I think you're really developing your brand and I love seeing it happen. So let's get right into this. I got some cool things for you guys. Like I said, I'm just excited to be here with you guys. Let me share something. I think I shared this about 2 years ago, but it's been a minute. So if you're new here, welcome to Keep It Moving Group Coaching. But before I go there, Ophelia said something really important. I want you guys to hang on to this thought. You see, Ophelia was able to go to El Salvador to handle some family affairs, and this sounded like it came up abruptly, and she was saying, okay, I got to go. Well, in that moment, I want you to ask yourself, if mom got sick, if dad got sick, if grandparents got sick, if somebody in your family was sick, like, do you have the means? Do you have the means? And I say this with all love and all respect. Do you have the means to say, you know what? I'm coming. I'm coming right now, and I'll be there. Or would you panic like, oh my God, where's the money going to come from? All right, I guess I'll put it on this credit card. I'll put a little bit on this credit card. I'll put a little bit on this credit card. Like, that's the last thing I want for you guys. I want you to be in a position to be that stability across your family lines to say, I'm good. I'll be there, right? I don't want there to be that stress and that worry. If somebody needed you right now, are you able to go? Are you able financially? Do you have the financial runway in order for you to go? And in that moment, it's either going to be like, yes, I have it, or nah, it's going to be a struggle to get that together. And then do you run the chance of not being able to go at all because you didn't have the money? And then you think about it, you're like, damn it, if I would have just worked a little bit harder, if I would have got that one person into contract, which could have paid me 20 to 30 G's, I wouldn't have this worry right now. Right? I want that to be a reflection for you guys because I don't want you to have to panic in those moments. I want you guys to be able to have the financial runway. But once again, that's why it's important to have this conversation on a Monday. You have to ask yourself, what am I actively doing to move the needle in my business? Am I doing the things that are actually going to touch revenue, or am I just trying to be busy or look busy on social media? You see, you guys have to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to go out there and find the opportunities. Well, social's not working. Well, I knocked doors. I did an open house. I reached out to my sphere. I cleared the database. I work leads. You should be trying every single pillar until something starts to pump. Something starts to pump and give you results. And so that was a really, really important reflection for me because I remember, Ophelia, not being able to do things. I remember the moments where I would get the call and I would panic. Damn it, what can I do? I'm not going to be able to go. And I don't want that for any of you. I don't want that for any of you guys. So let me share some slides with you guys. Hopefully that gives you something to reflect on. Let me go here. I'm going to go boom, bam. I don't know if Kelly is here, Hugo, but I know Evelyn and Ross are on here. So let me share their beautiful faces on this amazing Monday morning. As we go into Keep It Moving Group Coaching, we talk about all things that are going to move the needle on the business. The truth is, and I shared this last year, but it is worthy of sharing it one more time. You are not tired. You are not unlucky. You are not burnt out. You've just convinced yourself that you are working harder than you really are. The real hard work begins when you're tired. It's doing the work when nobody is watching. It's having discipline when motivation disappears. It's starving your distractions and feeding your focus. It's having the grit to keep going no matter the adversity that comes your way. If you want the trophy, you must enjoy the training ground. You can lie to yourself, but you cannot lie to the work. You know you've got more in the tank. Stop looking for motivation. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Stop romanticizing success while avoiding the process required to earn it. Work harder. Nobody is coming to save you. No one owes you. No one owns you. You save you. My friends, I want that to be a reflection for you on this Monday morning. Nobody is coming. It is all resting on your shoulders. You are paid in direct correlation to the amount of action that you choose to take every single day in this business. Choice being the operative word right there in the middle, you guys. You have to make sure that you're making the conscious choices to move your business forward. And as Ophelia brought this up and being a new father, you know, I thought about this question. We've heard it in many different ways, but who's counting on you on the result of your success this week? Literally, who's counting on you? Is it your mom? Is it your family in another country? Is it your friends in SoCal? Is it your kids? Is it your wife? Is it your husband? Is it your significant other? Like, who just this week is really, really counting on the result of your success? And I want you guys to name that person. I'll come back to you guys in a moment, but let's literally start this thing off. I want us to go to the board. Now, I want somebody to be bold enough to show me their calendar. Yes, I want you guys to show me the calendar. I'm going to call you to the carpet. It is Monday. I want to see the income producing activities that are already planned on your calendar for this week. Prospecting time blocks, follow-up time, appointment setting time, content creation, when you're going to move your ass to work out, family and personal priorities, no white space, no wasted time. Like, what are you actually doing this week to build your business? I want somebody bold enough to share their screen and show me their calendar for this week. Who's it going to be? And don't be shy. Everybody should be like, all right, give me the mic. I'll do it, coach. Because that shows me and it shows everybody else on this call that you are ready to conquer this week. Who's it going to be? I'll wait. Are you telling me out of 50 people on a Monday morning, nobody's willing to show me their calendar? Let's go, Brianna.
All right, let's go.
Okay, and listen, Brianna, this has not always been something that you had in place.
No, this is a work in progress. I am a work in progress when it comes to calendar.
Hey, listen, aren't we all? All right, my friend.
How the hell do I share it though?
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
All right, since you're on the phone, I'll give you a pass on this. Say it out loud.
I'll say it out loud. That's not a problem.
Let's roll.
All right, let's go to my calendar. So Monday morning from 7:30 to 8, I have a morning review where I sit down and go to my computer before I take my kids to school and review if this schedule is going to work for me today. And I have Claude add some things on. Then I have Keep It Moving group coaching from 8:30 to 9:30. Prospecting begins at 9:30 to 11:30. And I have fast forward movement on playing in the background while I'm going through my computer. Then I have a reactive window where if all hell breaks loose or I start squirreling, that's my squirrel time. Then we have lunch from 12:30 to 1, which I kind of use that also as reactive time. Then I have a block set for client appointments that's actually going to move down into my personal time, and my personal time will probably move down into my client appointments. I have personal time from 2:30 to 3:30, so we're going to do some adjustments there. And then I have a marketing block from 4:30 to 5:30, and then I try to shut down my work day at 5:30 to engage in sports and all my kids' stuff.
So, Brianna, tell me a little bit about how this reactive window was derived and why.
Because I noticed that was the time of day where I'd been sitting down working and focusing, and I was starting to scroll and go fold laundry or doom scroll, or I just was getting distracted about that time. So I was like, all right, well, we can either keep fighting against that, which I don't think was being productive to me, or we can just give myself that time to go do that shit. So that's my go do that, scroll for a minute, focus on that. I had to put lunch on there because I literally don't eat. So lunch has a reminder for me to eat. Otherwise, I just scroll, snack, and then that end part of the afternoon doesn't get done.
Brianna, let me ask you this: screen time for TikTok and for Instagram, how much time is that daily on an average?
So I actually don't spend a lot of time on social media, especially because I have a child that screen time's not very healthy for him. So I have to be very careful with my phone. I more do it at night before bed. I'll do some scrolling, get some ideas, send some stuff to Patrick and fiddle around. But I don't do too much during my marketing block. I'll typically like scroll a little bit to get some ideas for posting and things like that.
Is that calendar the same calendar typically Monday through Saturday, or like how many days is this calendar built for?
So Claude put it on every single day, and I talked to Claude throughout the week adjusting the blocks. Tuesday the blocks are different.
Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, so I'm going to have one more person share. I just want you to have this moment with me. Listen, it is not anybody being punished. This is supporting you guys. I want to make sure that you guys have a very clear plan on how you're going to move the needle in your business. This business doesn't just go up. Go.
You guys do this. Do this because I'll share one other thing.
Please.
I had a client yesterday who completely challenged signing a property showing and why we needed an agent or why he thought agents weren't worth anything. I was so confident to explain to him my value because I sit on coaching and I got uncomfortable. I wrote a text to Elias, but then I didn't send it because he was going with the baby because I was so proud of myself. And I was like, this is because I show up and I've gotten uncomfortable in coaching. So you guys get on here, get uncomfortable with your schedules, share your schedule. You're going to get more confident and build it better and use Claude.
Okay. I absolutely love this. Really good stuff. Kia Magia, what do you have? Now we have a new nickname. Kia Magia, what do you have for us, my friend? Show us your calendar. I'm going to give you share screen rights if you want to just pull your calendar up. You already have share screen rights. Let's go, Kia.
I haven't really built my calendar. Can you guys hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Okay. So I can attempt. So I haven't really built it out, but I want to share this with you guys because you guys know that I have like crazy ass freaking schedule all the freaking time, right? And I'm back and forth to the coast. So this is what my calendar kind of looks like before me building it out, you know? Today we're here in the Central Coast, and tomorrow we will be leaving at 5 in the morning and heading to the Bay. Tomorrow is a renovation day for Guava Road, so we will be starting with checking on properties in San Jose on the way in, while meeting with some clients in San Francisco and planning out Richmond and Santa Rosa in the afternoon. Wednesday then now becomes a real estate day, where I have a couple of clients that I will be meeting in the morning of Richmond, and then I am going to be attending the event over at HQ with CC. And then I also have an afternoon single moms at work with Oakland Transitional Housing in the afternoon because Thursday is Loving Leia. We are going to be teaching our financial literacy class on that day. So I have a lot of prepping to do on Thursday. And Friday, I go back home, I hope.
Okay. All right. Listen, my friend, the fact that this is not even finalized, like you said, you're still working on it. I love where this is going. Same with Brianna, right? Like you have to look at yourself and saying, this is my executive summary for the week. And what does it display about my true desire to want to succeed in this business, right? We're going to get pulled in all kinds of different directions, right? Like I know when I'm in the cockpit right here, I know where I'm at, what gets my focus, what gets my attention, what needs to be completed from an admin side, what needs to be completed from income producing activities. How do we grow the business? Like I'm intentional. Can you imagine me trying to build this business and not having a calendar? That wouldn't do anything for you guys. It wouldn't do any justice for you guys. We would run by the seat of our pants. We're running a multi-billion-dollar business, and you guys are running a multi-million-dollar business, and it should be treated as such. So, Kia, I appreciate you, my friend. I see you up and down the coast and driving and all things in between. I love it, my friend. I know it's hard.
You guys don't know. I'm back and forth, and I'm all over the place. You know, I try to share my life as much as I can on socials without like losing myself on there. But yeah, just so you guys know, like I go hard as hell in everything that I do, if you guys don't already know that. And yeah, so my calendar is not planned out yet.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a compliment. My friend, you look very youthful this morning, okay?
It's the glow. Thank you.
You look very youthful this morning. Let's go, Kia. All right, Glenn Riggs, you threw your hand up, and I think I missed the hand earlier. I think I saw D. Bledsoe's hand up, but then it went down. I'll make sure to get to you, D. Bledsoe. Glenn Riggs, what do we have for a big dog?
Did you want me to share my calendar?
That's right, bro.
Let's done.
I'm down.
All right.
Let's go.
There it is. Can you see it?
I can see it loud and clear, man.
Yeah. So, and it hasn't always been like this. It's just been something that I've been working on recently, but I line everything up And many times I get stuff that gets stacked on top of other activities, but like some of the most important times to me is the showing homes time. So like I've got Tuesdays and Wednesdays between 2 and 5, and then I have Fridays that go between 11 and 3, so that when I get those Zillow calls, I don't have to sit there and say, oh, let me check my calendar. I always know that I'm good on Tuesdays and Wednesdays between 2 and 5, and then Fridays between 11 and 3, so that I can make sure I'm capturing those leads. And I block out time to call my clients. So I've got that time is listed on here. I have social media time. I do first thing in the morning. I'm the best in the morning. So I like to spend that time in the morning. I may not post it in the morning, but I certainly go through and take a look and say, what kind of reels do I have? What did I create over the weekend? What's ready to go?
Man, I absolutely love this, and really, really good job. Doesn't surprise me based on where you're at in your career, where you're at in your production. I absolutely love this. And you guys, in regards to social media, my hope is this. My hope is by the time average people wake up, you've already posted something on social media. That's my plan for everybody. The moment somebody average wakes up, damn, Glenn was up 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You've already posted something. I love beating everybody to the market. So Glenn, how long did it take you just in real estate to really, really start to define a clear schedule like you have right now?
It took me a lot. So I'm resistant to change. So it took me a long time. It wasn't until I was with the team. So it's just been within the last year that I've been like, you know what? Time blocking is important, and I got to get on it and make sure that I stick to it.
Yeah, man, absolutely love this. Really, really good stuff, Glenn. Let me go to another set of questions for you guys. I'm going to present this here, and I want you to do some reflecting. Where are you leaking time right now? Right? What's leaking? Like, I love how Brianna says she's compartmentalizing reactive time, right? Like she knows like there needs to be time where I could just be spontaneous and be able to identify where you are leaking time, right? Time is not something I'm going to negotiate with. I'm not going to leak time. I know exactly where I need to be, what I need to do, and that all comes down to the calendar. What on your calendar is actually moving your life forward? And are you putting things on your calendar so it looks pretty and you're not doing it? You see, that's a personal question. I don't want you putting anything on your calendar that you're not actually going to follow through with, because I don't want you guys to lower your esteem. I want you to rise your esteem. And what are you avoiding? When you say that you're going to post something on social or create some content from 2 to 4 o'clock, did you actually do it? And if so, is it reflective on your social media? And where's the videos, or where's the posts, or where's the carousel? You all now have a pretty good understanding how to post the carousel. There should be zero reason why you're not at least doing that at the bare minimum. At least doing that at the bare minimum. So continue on with me. Pipeline and projected GCI review. This is an ideal time for you guys to say, okay, I've been doing the work. I've been hosting the open houses. I've been having conversations with people. I've been in cars. I've been showing houses. Well, let's actually get down to the numbers. When you think about the current escrows that you have right now, I want you to think about that. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it, in the case of Heather, she has 3 pending escrows right now. Active buyers and sellers, hot conversations, pending appointments. Like, how many appointments do you have for this week? Listing opportunities, if any, follow-up opportunities. And then what is your projected GCI? What I want you to add up is anybody that you have met with on an appointment or have set for an appointment in this next couple weeks. Based on your set and met, I want you to add up all of their average volume, meaning that this person's doing $700,000, $500,000 home, 1, 2, whatever that number is. You take the whole number and then you divide it by 2.5%. That, my friends, will give you your projected GCI. Now, if that projected GCI, this last one here, is lower than what you need to provide for you, for your families, for your travel, for your hobbies, for your leisure, then it's time to do more work. You guys, we're walking into our summer season. This is going to be the time where you guys can capitalize. And I've seen this time and time again. I've seen people make 100, 150 G's in 3 months. In 1 quarter, set their entire year apart. So you guys have to ask yourself right now, what is in my pipeline for projected GCI, and what help and support do I need to help get these people through the funnel? You can come to me, you could come to your advisor, you could ask for support, whatever it is, we're here to serve you guys at the highest level. So get clear on your numbers. Continue on with me. Income producing activities, IPAs, and it's not the IPAs that you guys drink. What are you doing to create opportunity? As you look at this week, you could hear some of the things that Glenn was saying, some of the things that Brianna was saying, but I want you to really, really share. I want you guys to tell us in the chat, or go ahead and take yourself off of mute, number of calls that you have planned this week. I'm going to make 20 calls every single day, and I'm going to do that from now until Friday. I'm going to do 100 calls. Cool. I like those odds. 400 calls for the month puts you in a pretty damn good position to actually make some appointments. Follow-up goals. I'm going to clear every single person in my follow-up box that is in lead status. Or I'm going to go in there and I'm going to check every single task off my list, and I'm going to do all that right now. Open houses. I definitely want to do at least 2 open houses this weekend. Well, for my open houses, I'm going to knock on a minimum of 50 doors this weekend or this week. Database conversations. I'm going to go in there and start shaking my database and see what's going on. There's people out there that have had activity, and maybe I haven't spoke with them in a while because I'm human and I miss some things. Social media strategy. Like, what is that strategy? You guys have heard me say it time and time again. 3 reels, 2 carousels, 10 stories a day. That's the flow. That's the cadence. Client appreciation touches. Is there anything that you're doing to follow up with your past clients? Jessica and I spoke about this last week. Her follow-up strategy for her past clients, there was some room for opportunity. So my suggestion was this. After 7 days, you do a call to see how the house is. At 30 days, you're sending them a really, really cool thing for movie night. And I'll show this to you guys. That way you guys can jack this idea and do this if you are struggling to do something for your past clients. I think this is really cute, and it costs about $70 to create. So let's go here, let's go here, and let's go here. It is this. So somebody I know down south does this. Him and his wife put this thing together. So it has an Amazon gift card in there so you can purchase a movie through Prime. It has a gift certificate so they can purchase a pizza and all the snacks that they would have for like a movie night. So at 7 days in, it's how are you? How's the house? 30 days in, it is a movie night on you. You actually deliver that to their new home. And then they're going to get a gift from you every single quarter through Client Giant. Client Giant is $99 a year, you guys. It makes sense for you. That way you don't have to think about it. And then at their 1-year anniversary, you're obviously going to set them up with either HomeBot or Real Scout for home valuation. Then moving forward, at least 2 times a year, equity report punctuated with all the things that you're doing for seasonality. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, whatever it is. But that's the cadence. We want you guys to be able to have these opportunities from now until the rest of your existence to help them with their future purchases, and as well as their family. But if we don't set that up and we don't have a full cadence, then we're going to miss opportunities. So going back to the list there, literally, client appreciation touches, community involvement, and appointment goals for the week. And let's talk about community involvement. I shared with you guys last week an ability just to take a city website, put it into Claude and say, Claude, break this down for me. I want to know what's happening environmentally. I want to know what's happening economically, who's developing in my area, and where are the local happenings. Based on that analysis from Claude, it should give you some really good things to participate in, sign up for, go and speak at, be present, shoot content for, and then all the other things, create your list of things that you're going to talk about on social media. I saw something that Marcus did last week about things that are happening in Oakland. I've seen a bunch of different carousels about things that are happening in the area. Those things are going to win. But if you want to serve a local community, go to the city website, you guys. It's going to give you all kinds of great, rich content. So you can decide, man, I didn't even know that development project was coming in. I didn't even know that this company filed for a new business license. I didn't know that Bao Bao is coming into Lathrop. Like all these cool things. So review and then make your list and be very, very clear about what that actually looks like and what's going to move the needle in your business this month. Or this week? Does that make sense? Yes? All right, cool. I saw some stuff here in the chat. I want to make sure I do not miss it. Hey, cousin, let me know how you set it up. Can email me. All right, so Jessica, let's have you share. Are you guys really cousins? Or is it
No, she has a cousin that looks like me, and so
Okay.
she started calling me cousin.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like cousin or like actual cousin. All right. All right. So
My
what do
cousin
we
of
have,
mine passed
Jessica?
away.
Oh,
A
I'm
cousin of mine who
sorry.
passed away before she turned 30 looks like her, so I called her cousin.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you sharing, my friend. Jessica, what'd you have? Tell us a little bit about what you built in just this last week.
Yes, so I purchased the movie boxes on Amazon and the little popcorn. What are they called? The little popcorn.
Bags? I don't know.
Right now, I need to buy candy in bulk and get a few sodas. I already bought the gift card, the Amazon gift card, the Domino's Pizza gift card, and I'm gonna get ready to start passing them out tomorrow.
How many people are you starting with? How many are you delivering?
I'm starting with 5 for now, but I have a lot to drop off. I probably have like over 20 that I need to drop off. So
All right. So since you started in real estate, how many homes have you sold since you started?
I've sold, I think 37 or 40, like close to 50.
Okay. 37, 40, close to 50. Yes. In that range. So Jessica, up until recently, have you had a strategy that was going to serve your consumer post sale from now until the end of your life?
No, I was only sending them holiday cards. But it wasn't up until I had my one-on-one with you where you told me that I should have a cadence. So reaching out 7 days after closing, then 30 days, and then quarterly, then twice a year, sending home equity reports and dropping off the movie baskets. So I'm starting to implement that now.
I love it, Jessica. And listen, if you guys are looking for additional layers of support and additional layer of accountability, then please get on my calendar. Jessica was there on her screen, and then in the background, her significant other, Hugo, was there, and then her niece was, and like we're looking at her database, we're finding all kinds of opportunities. She's like, damn, Elias. She's like, they're hearing this right now. I'm like,
it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing for my family to hear that. But, you know, that just comes to show like I need to do better. And if I'm feeling embarrassed and I'm not doing it, there's something that's missing, right? So
listen, you guys, I lend my support to you guys just like I would Jessica. If you guys need that additional layer of support, just kind of pop open the hood of your car and like just do a diagnostic. I'm here for you guys. I want to do that for you guys because oftentimes from the sidelines you get to see things that maybe you don't see because you're running those plays. But from the sideline, you're like, okay, let's try this. Or you're cutting at the 10, you should be cutting at the 5. And I'll help you guys look at your business in a completely different way. So Jessica, I appreciate you chiming in and sharing and being honest and being vulnerable. I'm going to go back to D. Bledsoe, my friend. I know you had a hand up earlier. It's always something of substance. What do you have for us, big dog? I want to make sure we don't miss that hand.
This was about wins, so I don't want to divert too far back, but came into the office on Thursday to print some things because I am the PTA president coming up this new school year at my daughter's school, which is a little crazy for me. Had to speak for the first time Thursday night, but I wasn't expecting to come into a party on Thursday. I was coming there to print and to make some content. But just the way the team congratulated me about this big transaction that I have, it made me really grateful. I mean, because obviously it's really cool to have this thing in contract and close that, like that's all necessary. But just to get the support from the team and have everybody really acknowledge it, like that felt like something. So I appreciate everybody who did talk to me and congratulate me, because this again can be a lonely game when you're by yourself and it's all on you. So I appreciate the team. That was definitely a professional win for me. Besides getting another winning contract last week, that was a bit more right. That was that was a big moment of gratitude. I appreciated everybody for that, and I wasn't expecting it. Again, I remembered it being on the calendar after I got there, but it was a pleasant surprise just to run into all that. So appreciate the team, and then personally, me and the family went up past Sacramento this weekend, and we rented an Airbnb with another family that we're friends with. And the time I got to spend with my wife, just like unpacking a lot of shit that we kind of ignored for a long time, it was a really big moment. So that personally, that was, this weekend was transitional for us. Like, we're still talking about the conversations that we had. So it was it was a big thing.
Man, I'm happy for you. Tell your wife we say hello. You're right. Like, I tell your wife we say hello. I know how much she supports you. She believes in you. I just, I appreciate you sharing that, man. It's really important to slow down sometimes and just, talk about the things that maybe we don't talk about every day because we get busy, right? And then we get home and we're tired and we just want to fall asleep. But, there's probably unclosed circles and there's things that need to be spoken about and future and all things in between. So I appreciate that, D Blood. So as I close out, you guys, I want you guys to think about the challenges and bottlenecks that you're facing currently in your business. And I want you to get very clear on this. And I want you to ask yourself, and we don't have time for necessarily an open discussion, but where are you stuck? Is it mindset battles? Is it fear? Is it inconsistency? Is it time management? Is it lead conversion? Is it follow up? Is it your confidence? Is it overthinking and playing a very cerebral game versus actually just doing it imperfectly? Is it your systems? Are you burnt out? Is it identity limitations? Like, what is it? And if you've identified something on here as a bottleneck and as a challenge, then my question is, who can help you and who can support you to get over these things? Who are the people? And then as you look at these things, are they real? Right? And I say that with all due respect. As you look at some of these things, is it real? Do you have the ability to follow up with your leads consistently? Yes. Do you have the ability to follow up every single day and be consistent in the business? Yes. So it's probably not an inconsistency challenge. It's a vision challenge. You're not pulled by the right things in this business. So sometimes you got to hunker down. You got to quiet all the noise. You got to reflect. You got to write. You got to read. You got to put yourself in a mindset to say, where the hell am I going in this business? What am I actually doing? How do I want to show up and provide for my family? What am I building for them? Right? What am I building for myself? Shit, do I want to go back to a 9-to-5 or do I want this to be my career? Do I truly believe in being an entrepreneur and am I willing to take the knocks on the chin over and over again until I am victorious? You see, you guys, I want you to think about that. If you need additional support, I'm here for you guys. Get on my calendar, but do not get on my calendar if you are not ready for a level of accountability. Sometimes when we have conversations, those conversations are going to be tough. Why? Because I fucking love you enough to be tough on you. I'm not going to allow you, okay, it's okay, I'll pat you on the back. No, let the people that claim to be your friends that are not really your friends, that want to pacify you and want to placate you and pat you on the back and say, girl, you're doing a great job. You haven't posted in 30 days, but girl, you're doing a great job. Fuck that. Get somebody in your corner that is going to tell you, you need to step your shit up. You need to work harder. You got babies to feed. You got a mom that you want to buy her that house. You want to go on that vacation. You need somebody in your corner that is going to push you. And if you don't have somebody in that personal life, I'll be that person for you. And I promise you, I do that because I love you guys. I care enough about you to give you that extra push when it's needed. That's why I roll. And that is my responsibility as your coach. I'm here to serve you. So you guys, we're going to close out and we get a couple key thoughts, key takeaways. As we close up our session for today, I'm going to go to Emily. Let me get one key thought, one key takeaway from our time together today. And Morgan, you're going to wrap us up and bring us home. So let's go, Emily.
Gosh, motivational Monday for sure. These meetings, weekly meetings, I look forward to. This really gets the week going. I had an open house this weekend and I am excited to just dive more into lead conversion. That's something that I really want to focus on. And I've seen other agents and networked with other agents. So taking in that calendar and putting that link on my bio and just doing more media, and then letting them have that open door for them to schedule on my calendar and just become more informative like I see other experts doing right now.
Let's go, my friend. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Always here for line of support. Morgie, I'm going to have you take us off the field, my friend. Share your key thoughts, key takeaways from our time together today. Let's wrap this thing up.
It has been a while since I have been on coaching, so it was great to be able to hop on here first thing Monday morning, and be back in the office because it's been a little while since I've been in the office. So key takeaways is I really need to get back into my calendar because I kind of stepped away from that. I know like me and Brandy are on a system right now, so I have that in my mind, but I need to not just focus on building my business with Brandy, but also just focus on building my business alone by myself. So I think getting strict on my calendar will kind of help me with that.
I love this, Morgan. Listen, fall in love with having a solid calendar. Like that is a relationship that I hold at the highest regard. The calendar will set you guys free. And that's the paradox. Oftentimes people think like, oh, what's restrictive? No, it actually allows you to have more time and space to do the things that you really want to really love to do in this life. And so Morgan, I appreciate that. Good to see you and Princess in the office. So you guys, just a quick update. This is for all team members. For Stockton, we're going to start doing a weekly coffee and conversations. I'm going to schedule that with you guys. I want to just get together. We'll go to a cool coffee shop. We'll just have some coffee, talk about life, business, health, relationships, everything in between. And then starting next week on the 29th, we're doing our buyer series. That's going to be a buyer mastery series. The first session is going to be at HQ on the 29th from 12 to 2. And then we're going to do buyer mastery, listing mastery, AI mastery. We're going to go through that. And that's our summer series. We did that last year. We had really, really good results. And then be on the lookout. I will reschedule our team hike. Obviously, some things got rearranged this last week because we had emergency birth of our son, but for a good reason, obviously. But you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being present on a Monday morning. Appreciate you sharing that moment with me and Angelo. You guys have an amazing, amazing week. You guys go out there, move the needle in your business. Make it clear what you're going to do this week. And as always, my friends, keep it moving towards your dreams, goals, and vision. Let's make today a day that truly matters. Peace and love, my friends.